Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, punters of all ages, we welcome you to another wheel-to-wheel hot lap. And this week we are driving in the Ferrari 455 at the famous Spa track in France. Also very lucky to have a driver with us who's currently sitting 5th in Division 1 Championship and one of the leading drivers of Rusty's Racing, who are running away with the team championship this year. We welcome Ando.
Bonjour, Devil. Thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah, no dramas. We really appreciate you taking the time here, Ando. I had a quick look at your lap time before we started broadcasting, and I noticed that it was actually half a second quicker than Mr. MCA's lap time, which further reinforces the fact that wheel-to-wheel have the fastest drivers in the world. But we're not going to waste any time, mate. We'll go straight back to the start of this lap and get you to talk us through it.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good, mate. Start off with La Source here. That's one of the crucial corners that I want to emphasise. We want to get these crucial corners right. So hug that wall. Second gear I use to get out, using all the track on exit and getting on the gas nice and early. So as we head on down to Eau Rouge, we've got to get the flow happening with these Group 4 cars, and Eau Rouge and Radion's a great example. We want to not have the tyres complaining too much. Straighten up the exit here at Radion and cut that curve, but be careful of the track limit. So what that does is you're washing off speed whenever the tyres are scrubbing, so you want to minimise that. So just getting a nice flow happening. The GR4 is a little bit underpowered, so we need to keep them flowing through Spa. Obviously looking for the last bollard here, that's another key around this track. The bollards and the apexes are a good prompt. You want to aim for that last bollard as your apex. So using all the track, keeping the car flowing, head on down. Now to a tight right-hander, I forget the name of it, but crucial to keep it tight, listening to those tyres. The corner with no name here, want to get that right, gain some time there. Using a little bit of green on exit there. You can use the green AstroTurf on some of the corner exits here. Double gouge here is not one of those. You want to stay off that AstroTurf. Use all the track on exit. That tells you that you're maximising the speed and pace. Once again, looking for that last bollard, sight it, use a bit of curve, don't hit the bollards, they tend to slow you down, get as close to them as you can. Now we're coming up to another crucial corner here, this right-hander followed by Stabilo, which you can take flat in these cars, so stay off that green AstroTurf, Stabilo flat, there's only one bollard there, so aim at that, and use all the track on exit to keep the car flowing again. Revving the car out, we want to rev it out all the way to the limiter, but to be very careful, there's not much overrun in these Group 4 Ferraris. One tyre on the green here, gives a nice wide entry into Blanchimont, and keeping it flat through there quite easily, braking about the 150 for the bus stop, another crucial corner, trail brake into it, grabbing first gear just at the apex. I ran a bit deep there, lost a bit of time. They've got a really good exit out of the bus stop there, used a little bit of the green on exit, which you can do. Group 4 cars are quite forgiving. There we have it.
So yeah, lightning quick lap there, Ando, and while we're watching the car go around again, might give us some tips for people that are just starting out in their sim career. What can they do to get up to speed and challenge you as quick as possible?
Well, along with G's good tips last week, which were to practice and race against your ghost, you know, my big one has always been, I tell my guys this, listen to your tyres. So you want those tyres squealing and complaining a bit, but you never want them screeching. If the tyres are making too much noise, that means you are scrubbing off speed. So turn that tyre noise up in your sound options, and and also jump in a lobby whenever you see the faster guys practicing. Don't be afraid to get in there and mix it with the fast guys.
Yeah, and one of the things I mention quite often when I'm commentating on your races, Ando, is the gear selection that you choose is usually a gear higher than a lot of other people. Is that a conscious thing you do, or is that just the way you drive?
Yeah, a lot of the quick guys use that extra downshift to get rotation out of the car at the apex, and I tend not to do that. It is a little bit of a fault of mine. I'm trying to work on it where I'm grabbing that lower gear just for rotation. Obviously on the rear-wheel drive cars, this is where it works, but No, I tend to. There is an advantage to staying in that higher gear. That you can theoretically carry a little bit more corner speed and you can keep it smoother. So I like to concentrate on that, keeping my line smooth, and the higher gear tends to help me with that.
Yeah, okay. Well, that all makes sense. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the hot lap from Ando, one of the quickest drivers in wheel-to-wheel, and certainly a member of the team that is running away with the championship and will probably go back-to-back this year. We really appreciate your time, Ando, and to everyone else, until next week, as always, keep the wheels straight and in between the lines.